Another day, another shenanigan to dive into with your boy Raymundo. Cue the clip.
So I dated a DL man in Houston back in 2023. Happy Pride to him. And I want to tell this story because I know there's a lot of women in Houston that are just so confused as to why dating is so hard out here. It's because these niggas are gay. And I don't say that in a derogatory way because this nigga is gay. I am bisexual. A lot of these men are fully gay, meaning they don't like women at all. They actually hate our guts, and they're also not sexually attracted to us. And when you have that combination in a man that insists he's into you and loves you and is attracted to you, it can be really fucking confusing. It can really throw you off your game because a lot of straight men do that too. Men lie to women, period, regardless of their sexuality. There are always signs when a man is not attracted to women whatsoever. I met this man in 2023 through a mutual friend. He was a retired professional basketball player. He was about 6'7", just very masculine presenting. And honestly, we hit it off. So I was really surprised when at the end of the hangout, he didn't follow up. He didn't try to get my number. So I did what you're literally never supposed to fucking do. I found him on Instagram and I liked a couple photos and I followed him. Absolutely fucking disgusting. Anyway, he ends up sliding in my DMs. We end up making plans. The biggest red flag about this man was that he never wanted to hang out one-on-one despite living alone. And yes, I had been to his house before, so I knew he in fact lived alone. He had a child. I also lived alone, so it never made sense to me that he never wanted to come over, watch a movie, spend the night. Now, I'm no stranger to dealing with men that don't fucking like me, but this was just something a little bit different. A man can hate your fucking guts and still be laid up in your bed every day. So something just wasn't adding up. Anytime we would hang out, his friends would always be present and he would always kind of like parade me around to kind of show me off to his friends. It almost kind of gave like, look guys, like there's a girl here. I like women, like beard. See, here's proof. Another huge red flag that I so regretfully ignored was that this man did not like eating box. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Chelsea, you eat box. How in the fuck were you dealing with a man that didn't eat box? Facts. It was a really dark time for me. I don't know. I must have been going through a lot. My head was atrocious, y'all. It was just so bad. And I am 29 years old. I have had my fair share of experiences, but this head from this 35-year-old man, mind you, with a whole child, I have never even touched a vagina in my life. That paired with the final straw, the straw that broke the camel's back, if you will, was that he was constantly asking me about one of my friend's boyfriend's sexuality. My friend's boyfriend is super sweet, is obsessed with her, and does not give gay at all. But this man that I was talking to was constantly asking me, oh, why is he so friendly? Are you sure he's not gay? And I tell you, I have never in my life dealt with a man who cared at all about any other man's sexuality. He also used to use the F slur. When he would get angry, anytime he was like playing his video game and he would get really mad, he would just scream the F slur in anger. I just have no idea why I was still dealing with this man at that point, but this was a long time ago, so don't do me. A lot of DL men are in fact bisexual, so they do still have some level of attraction to women, so it's easier to hide. But for the fully DL gay men, y'all ain't fooling nobody. Just come on out of that closet, baby. Anyways, if you're still here, thank you for watching. Be nice in the comments. And if you're a straight man and you're here, that says a lot because this is your For You page, so.
Now, see, I'm tight. I ain't like that last little comment. Hey, you tried to slide that in there. Like, it ain't my fault if the box was trash. I mean, I don't know whether you need Kegels. I don't know whether it was fishy. I don't know what ain't do it for old buddy. I mean, he got a kid. But, I mean, you saying every time he go down, he don't seem like he don't want to be there. There's got to be a reason why he don't want to be there. Just saying. But, I mean, at the same time, you knew what it was. You knew you was weird. I mean, the signs were there. You just decided to ignore them because you wanted to do what? You wanted to secure the bag, and it didn't look like you secured it.
Yeah, see, I'm literally leaving the club early because men are fucking shit. I'm in the fucking drive-thru of the Jack in the Box on my way home and to go fucking eat my feelings. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm literally a fucking...
Ma'am, I'm sorry you had a bad night, but you're holding up the line. Your total will be $25.35. Next window, please.
Oh, damn, man. Y'all ain't is, man. I'm telling you, man, the internet is undefeated. But, I mean, in all honesty, yes, men aren't ish. Typically, you got to find the right one for you, and you might not find them in the club. Just saying, switch up the setting, try something that you haven't tried before. I mean, it makes sense to me.
How can a man walk away from a child that he has been raising for 3, 5, 10, 15 years simply because the DNA test shows that he's not the biological father? Hear me out here. I'm not being insensitive. I know that his world has just been turned upside down. I know he feels betrayed. He's devastated. I empathize. I sympathize with his predicament. However, how is one able to walk away from a child that one has bonded with, loved, nurtured, poured blood and sweat into, simply because the DNA test shows that you're not the biological father? I understand getting rid of the wife or the girlfriend. The word I actually want to use starts with a W and rhymes with sure. Get rid of the W. But the children or the child, the innocent child, it is flummoxing to me. Now, I'm not a man and I do not know how this impacts men. I also know that there's deep shame. But were I in that predicament, of course I would be devastated. I'd be hurt and betrayed. But then I'd let the children know or the child know. You may not be my biological child, but you're still my child. I love you. You're my child in my heart. I've bonded with you. I've raised you. So nothing changes. Now, I know a lot of men worry about, oh, then I have to continue paying I have to pay child support now that we're not together. So what? I'd pay the child support. Because you know what? Even though everything has changed, nothing should have changed, because it's still the child that I raised, bonded with, and loved. And in an attempt not to pay child support, one ends up cutting off one's nose to spite one's face. Because you got to look at the big picture, the relationship with that child, the continued relationship, and the ability to go ahead and raise and nurture that child, because you already have that bonded relationship. But once again, because I'm not a man, I do not understand how anybody can walk away from a child. Story time. My husband had a boss about 20 years ago. This gentleman's son had some medical issues. And to make a long story short, he found out that his 19-year-old son was not his biological child. Needless to say, he was devastated. But you know what? He had raised this child for 19 years, was paying for college. This was his son, and he was not going to let him go. And my heart broke for him, but I was so proud of this man because he did not walk away from his child. And I think at times some men might think walking away from the child is a way to punish the woman for her betrayal. But at the end of the day, the person you're hurting is the child. And I can't help but wonder, won't you be traumatized as a person walking away from someone that you've bonded with, that you've loved? For the man, isn't that traumatic? I mean, I really do not understand. I just cannot relate. And once again, I'm not a man. I'm sensitive to the hurt, to the pain, to the betrayal. But is it right to walk away from a child you've bonded with simply because the DNA test shows that you're not the biological father? Food for thought. Talk to you later.
Now, you said it earlier. You were not a man. You wouldn't understand. And for some guys would stick it out. They would actually try to keep the relationship going. But for others, if they have a chance to get out, knowing that the relationship may indeed not be the best, I mean, you kind of look for that loophole. And what's a bigger loophole than you are not the father? Holla.
How you doing?
I'm amazing now.
Yeah, I see you be having these people coming through, but ain't no one like no ginger.
What do you do for a living?
Baby, I do everything. And
So I can poop on you?
Sure, why not?
Why exactly? And I mean, what in the name of Dubai fetishes is this? I mean, I don't even understand why 20v1 is even a thing nowadays. Like, these things get weirder and weirder and weirder as the world turns. My God.
Hey, next girl. Stop playing with me. How you gonna buy me and I need to walk up here? That's a motherfucking man. Stop playing with me. What the fuck is you saying? That's like a 4-3. That's a chick with a ain't just stop playing with me.
Talking sales. What the fuck is you talking
Playing with me,
about?
gang.
Wait, hold
Shit,
on.
What is he working up on?
I'm not gang. Stop playing with me. You think I'm fucking
Talking sales for and
Stop
shit.
playing with me.
English.
Man, you got a
Wait, hold on.
man,
What's
stop
going
playing
on?
with me.
Wait,
Y'all know what the
Stop
fuck
playing
I
with me. The fuck?
You see what I'm saying? Pure insanity. Like, we're definitely heading towards Black Mirror. I don't know if y'all watch it. Great series on Netflix. They had this one episode where it's basically all about the future of social media. Like, I legit feel like it's going to be there. It's crazy, man.
I need my child support, and I need it today, because I can't be doing all this Ubering and stuff. I need you to, like, you are the father. What you mean you're not the father? Yes, you are. I already told you you're the father.
I'm gonna chew on a bit. This situation has happened somewhere in the US multiple times. Multiple different women, because this is just how they operate. Like, imagine you call the Uber, you call the Lyft, and you see a baby in the back, and you gotta ride with this baby. Man, I truly appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy all the way till the end. And if you didn't, man, it's cool. I hope you get 6 flat tires within the next 2 days. Just saying, it's not hate. It's just how I feel. Don't tell me how to control my feelings. But if you enjoy the content, if you're not subscribed, to the right, hit the subscribe button. To the left, more dope content. And until next time, drop a comment and I'm out.